when an evil villain threatens to take control of the world.
In just a few hours, I will control the minds of the children through their own television sets.
There is only one group we can turn to.
Sorry about that.
Now, it will take a legendary hero.
Why don't you pick on somebody half your size?
Kahuna, my little arch enemy.
To unite them and create the ultimate team.
We can become our supercells and help Kahuna. All right, kids.
We're about to have company.
Nice spot. A little candy cane for my taste, but then I'm an adult.
Team, now.
Brain Boy.
Playtime is over.
Baby Courageous.
It's my time!
Bouncing Boy.
I like bouncing. Can our brother get some water? Get back to work.
And Cupid Girl.
Spread the love.
I love you, man.
This summer,
Get them. See ya. We wanna be ya.
adventure comes in small packages.
Is he gone?
Superbabies, Baby Geniuses 2.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
Earlier on, you might remember about 27-ish minutes ago, we watched a film.
Was that a film?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
it.
right. Thought I'd wondered what was going on there. Didn't want to say anything.
Superbabies, Baby Geniuses 2.
Super Baby Geniuses 2.
No,
Geniuses.
Superbabies, Baby Geniuses 2.
So it's called Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2.
The sequel to Baby Geniuses.
No, but it can't be the sequel to Baby. Surely it'll be the sequel to Super Babies, Baby Geniuses. So then the second film should be Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2.
The thing they've done with it, Jen, is it's pretty pioneering. They've gone with the subtitle before the actual name of the film.
Right. Okay,
So right away, you know that it's an art house indie flick.
Yeah, indie flick.
Yeah.
Nobody's we've heard of is going to be in it, is there?
Definitely not. Apart from
those triplets that play for the Victoria Eagles
the one character of
in the BHNL League.
No. John Voight is in it, and
Guy from Holes.
Scott Baio.
Guy from Diagnosis Murder.
Yeah, and
which let me just say, I love Diagnosis Murder.
No, watch Diagnosis Murder.
Ever.
No. What would you give it?
10.0 out of 10.0.
No.
Dick Van Dyke is in it, and he's awesome.
You mean 9?
And his son is in it, Barry Van Dyke.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the Van Dyke family. Really good. Really good.
But not better than Super Baby Geniuses. I mean, on IMDb, Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2 has got a 1.5 out of 10. Which is from 16,000 reviews. Which is, but it's got a 9 on Metascore though. A 9.
Is that out of 100?
What?
9 out of what?
Yeah, it's a 9 on. So that's a good.
Well, 9's good. 9.0.
Yeah. 9, yeah. So that's a good score.
Well,
not a bad score.
Depends what it's out of.
Again,
If it's out of 10.0, then it's a good score. If it's out of 100.0, is it out of 100.0? It is.
The question.
Is the Metascore that?
Yeah. So the sort of premise of the film.
Yeah.
I'll read out IMDb's, synopsis.
Yeah.
Is a group of smart talking toddlers find themselves at the centre of a media mogul's experiment to crack the code to baby talk. I honestly didn't know that was the plot of the film.
Well, they were smart talking though, weren't they?
Yeah.
There was the black one that was always like, "Oh my brother,
well,
can I get some motherfucking water up in here?"
At the start of the movie, he didn't really have any lines.
No.
And then at the last scene, he just says, "Can a brother get some water?" And then someone gives him a cup of water.
And then he drinks most of it and then tips a tiny bit over his own forehead.
Face, for no reason.
Not over his head, like, chugs it all down with it, but just a little bit on the forehead.
Just dribbles it.
It just dribbles
and
down.
And then sort of giggles and walks off the shop. Which is, I thought it was, I knew that, I knew.
Well, it's satire, isn't it?
Yeah, satire.
On the sort of youth culture.
I got it.
The drinking game to the youth culture.
That's exactly, in blacks, especially.
Yeah, well.
Not that I'm racist.
You're sort of urban drinking games.
Urbans. It was a great portrayal of the urban youth.
And of course we had the Jew computer nerd baby.
Yeah.
Finkelman,
yeah, that was his name. And it was interesting that one of the babies was a Jew computer nerd,
Yeah.
as you put it, because the main antagonist,
John Boy Volt.
John Voight, he his character was called Bill Biscuit. Yeah, German. Wore a lot of leather. I
Yeah.
believe he was in the Second World War.
Yeah.
General sort of.
Might even have been the First World War. After the First World War, sort of at the beginning of the sort of rise of the Nazis.
Sorry,
What?
I didn't even. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose so. I
It's
didn't even
after
make
the
that
First
connection.
World War, which is the First World War was like the 20s.
Mm,
Well, it ended in like 1918, and then started into the 20s. Then he started getting good,
yeah.
and then he made a formula. And little Kahuna baby.
No, his dad made.
Yeah,
the
his
formula.
dad made the formula.
His dad. He
Little-
was American. Had
Yeah.
a thick American accent.
Little
Had
Kahuna
two
baby.
babies.
Yeah,
Right. One of them called Kahuna. One of them called Bill.
Bill.
Bill inexplicably had a strong German accent and was essentially a little Nazi.
Yeah.
But Kahuna had an American voice.
And Kahuna, he accidentally drinks this luminous green liquid.
Yeah.
We say accidentally drinks.
It just sort of fell.
He gets
off him.
knocked over, and he's sort of
Yeah.
sitting on the floor, and then a little drip falls in his mouth.
Yeah. Sort of CGI animated.
Yeah. He doesn't. His emotions, this baby, they don't
He doesn't
change
react
at
to
all.
it. He didn't react.
So that goes in,
Yeah.
and then.
Then he stops aging.
But he doesn't stop aging.
Well, no, he doesn't. He sort of ages about 5 years and then stops.
It's like,
aging.
it's like anti-Progeria or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because he was a baby, he couldn't really walk very well, and now
Yeah.
he's about 7.
Well, his character's like 5 or 7 or something, but the actor
was like 10. So
And
these
sort of
brothers were sort of like, oh. But then Voight, he's got to
Yeah,
be about
Voight.
60 in that film.
Oh yeah, easily.
So from, like, say 2 to 7
Yeah.
is, say, 3 or 4 to 60. So work that out ratio-wise, that's,
Yeah.
1 year for every 10 years, maybe?
Something like that.
Give or take.
So, yeah, so Voight is pretty pissed off and
Voight's
bitter,
very angry and very German.
and he's a Nazi, essentially.
They don't say it.
They don't say it, but he wears leather and is.
I think it'll go over the heads of the sort of baby crowd they're aiming for.
Yeah. Do you think they're aiming at babies?
Maybe not young babe, toddlers.
Toddlers, yeah.
Toddlers and you sort of pre-tween ages.
Yeah. Pre-tween ages.
Sort of years, 7, 8, 9, 10.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Good demo.
Well, that's a good market to go for.
That's the one I always go for.
With these podcasts.
Yeah,
The
that's why.
pre-tween market.
That's why this material is so accessible. So,
I think it's time for our famous IMDb reviews of this film.
shall we write a review?
We've spoke about it for
Spoken
some time
about it.
now.
Let's write a fucking review.
The film is called Superbabies. Baby Geniuses 2.
Yep, that's the one. 2004.
2004.
Comedy, family.
It was released on,
27th of August.
which is Matt's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
If you're listening, Matt.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Right, contains spoiler, probably.
Yeah, that's
Summary.
Right, so you've got babies and they're all wearing sunglasses.
Sunglasses wearing badass babies.
Badass babies, yeah. One of them is now hot, but you can't really say that.
It's too long for a summary.
Okay.
Our vote out of 10.0, with 1 being awful and 10 being excellent.
I mean, right, the average rating on IMDb is 1.5.
Yeah.
People don't like this movie. However, I thought it was... I don't think it was good, but it wasn't too bad. It was average.
It was a lot better than 1.5.
Yeah, but it was probably on the lower end of average still.
Yeah.
I'd give it
Cheap.
probably... It looked cheap. It was... The story wasn't very good. The pacing was weird. The characters weren't very good. The actors weren't really good. But it was a romp. It was entertaining. Lower end of average. 9.0, I think.
Out of
10.0.
10.0. Right, review maximum words. 1,000. I think we need to mention right off the bat,
Johnny Voight. He was great. And right away, one of the first scenes was him fighting Kahuna.
Yeah.
They had a Three Stooges references in there.
Wow. Hang on. We're getting way ahead of ourselves. John Voight's performance in this film was
Spellbinding.
downright spellbinding. That's exactly what I was going to say.
That's actually what I've written here in my notes.
He brought what we in the industry call pizzazz.
Pizzas.
Yeah. From the opening scene in this average movie.
Even below average.
In this below average movie.
His fight scenes were
pretty good. Were a personal highlight of the movie for myself.
But when he fought the baby Kahuna,
Yeah.
I think Kahuna was the one who shone through. Had some wicked moves.
However, it must be said that when he originally fought Kahuna, in brackets, Super Baby,
Which was in a flashback sequence.
it was the latter
Yeah.
that really shone through and produced, should we say, an Oscar-winning performance?
I would say Emmy winning.
Oscar stroke
Or Grammy. Yeah.
Emmy-winning performance.
Probably a few Grammys there. The thing I liked about little baby fighting,
Yeah,
little fighter man Kahuna,
Kahuna.
his fight scenes, he did look like a midget dressed as the baby, which I thought was a brilliant touch. I can see what they were doing there.
Kahuna.
And I just want to say I appreciate it.
Despite obviously being a child,
Yeah.
somehow
Made an effort to look like a midget stuntman.
somehow managed to look like a midget stuntman
I thought it was great. I thought it was a great
throughout
touch.
his fight scenes, which was a classy and well thought out touch. It must be mentioned that there was a Three Stooges reference on there
Yeah, there was. And there was also a Popeye reference.
that we personally, no, let's not say personally, it must be mentioned that we appreciate it.
On a professional level, too.
We appreciate, comma, on a professional level, the Three Stooges reference, and were pretty much blown away by the obscure Popeye. Say reference again?
Yeah, reference again, yeah.
What else is there to bring up about the film?
Still on Kahuna.
Yeah.
He had
Still on
excellent superpowers.
Kahuna, his superpowers were up there
Shall we list them?
with other really good superheroes.
Iron Man, good as probably as good as Batman and Iron Man superpowers.
Like Batman and Stroke or Iron Man. His superpowers were as follows:
Fighting, glowing green, driving a little car,
driving a small little person's car,
pilot, floating as well on a beanbag,
floating on a beanbag,
meditating, and being about 5 forever.
and being about 5 or 6
Yeah,
forever.
and his dashing good looks as well.
Oh, and his dashing good looks and nursery charms.
Yeah, I would say nursery charms is a great way to put it.
Yeah, right. Kahuna, we've done Kahuna.
Kahuna, the mouths, the CGI mouths, the special effects in general were just wow.
Out of this world.
Yeah, out of this world.
Do you know, fans, what was out of this world, and maybe any other world? The CGI and special effects thereof in this film.
You know, you've got the mouths, the
Amazingly, the production team managed to make it look like the babies were actually saying these really funny one-liners.
oh, it was great. It was unbelievable.
Like, give me some water, brother.
Yeah. No, it was Can a Brother Get Some Water, actually.
Can a brother get some water?
Put in brackets, we get that satire.
We get that.
Just so
satire.
people know that we understand that. Another great point of the movie was where the babies were all on the internet and their little Jew baby was sort of doing internets for them, and they went on to MSN Kids, and then the little animated picture of Johnny Voight came up, Jurassic Park-esque,
Yeah.
and said money, 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 and little horns came out of his head. So just computers, just realistic computer sequences.
As huge fans of computers,
Using the MSN Kids operating system, which is a stalwart.
we really enjoyed the baby's frequent use of the MSN Kids. What do you call it?
Operating system.
Operating system.
OS.
And would like to petition for its return to all new computers from this point onwards, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. So we've covered fights, CGI computers, Whoopi Goldberg, her appearance.
Just full stop. Loved the cameo of the Whoopster,
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg. It was like she wasn't there and was actually at home the whole time.
Almost, yeah, in the back garden.
But we obviously know she wasn't. No,
Yeah,
she wasn't. However, it must be said that the blistering appearance of the Grammy-winning superstar making Florida band O-Town was something to behold for generations past and present. Those guys brought it and we loved it.
Yeah. I mean, is
That's
there anything
pretty
else that
much it.
needs to be said? I mean, that's, you know,
In conclusion,
below average.
this film was below average. That guy from Diagnosis Murder wasn't very good.
Didn't really act a lot. He just sort of
The
said
plot
lines.
was a bit weird. The pacing was off,
It was very off, yeah. Strange.
almost strange.
Yeah.
So we have had to dock several points accordingly.
Yeah. Right.
As a result, we have been forced to give it
No.
a 9.0 out of 10.0.
Just made the 9 mark.
Yeah.
I was going to give it an 8.9,
Just.
but
Will we say how many thumbs up?
I'll give it 2 thumbs up for it.
2 thumbs up. Would you watch it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Would
Probably wouldn't expect as much.
definitely
Second
watch
time.
again without such high expectations. Gold?
Yeah, gold. It was gold.
Better, worse, or the same as
It was.
Battle Royale?
It was better than Battle Royale.
Better than.
Again, I mean, I still haven't seen Battle Royale, but
No, me neither.
it was definitely better.
Not gonna watch it.
Great. Excellent. There we go. That film's very reviewed.